So currently we're back here at Greencastle. After having a skid the other day, it was bloody awesome. It still feels very, very surreal. It's still bloody awesome fun to be able to have the opportunity to race over here and live my dream. Really, it's something I've always wanted to do. And so currently, yeah, we're back at Greencastle now. Just washed out all the truck and trailer. Had a fair bit of rain the last few days, so it's been absolutely filthy. So it's good to get back, get a good clean up. We're gonna have a look in here and see what the boys are doing. What's going on, fellas?
Oh, you done with this, Chris? Yeah, you got Chris.
I couldn't get in there clean.
We're doing video.
Video, yep. So we'll sit you up here. A bit of a chat about what's going on at the moment. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, perfect.
Got it, didn't they?
Got my last spark plug in. I just finished.
Yeah, so we got one more side to do and box it all up. So,
It's a sad day, isn't it, Joe?
sad day today. Today is Jakey boys' last day with us on the tour.
Oh no! You gotta be joking! Just lost one of our contractor stars. Get me on the phone.
Very
So
sad.
he's deserted us. Apparently something about going home. You have to go home after so many days and
Otherwise, what are you? An immigrant or
the
something?
immigrant
Something like that.
could have fooled us anyway. But.
He's keen to go home to pick up his new late model. Is what
So
he's
yeah,
keen
Jakey
to
boys teed late model up.
Great.
Go late model racing.
Hey, get in the shot, Jake. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Good boy. Good boy.
But yeah, so it's been a pleasure having him around here. Learned a fair bit.
Bloody good. He's been really up on the tyres and
Kept us all in line.
Someone's got it.
But,
There's got to be one adult around here.
Why not? Yeah. So what's your plans when you get home?
Not too sure. Probably finish off my Hornet.
No, you haven't
Do you have a job?
No.
That's the best way to be.
No.
Dull bludger.
That's what we do.
Kind of a tablet.
There we go.
It's been good. We're having a lot of fun. We've had 2 days off now to prep our stuff back up for the last week of the Hell Tour and try and get Stubbs to
Get up on the wheel.
top 5, baby. Top
That's
5.
it. Didn't tout too much on the weekend, which is a good deal.
Well, if that's what you want to call it.
Got the wall, I swear the concrete walls move. I don't know about it. Same as the motorplex back at home. Sometimes I think they just move a foot here and there. Like, all I needed, one more foot, we wouldn't have got the bloody thing. Maybe.
We definitely would have.
Is that fun, Joey, or what?
I had a bloody blast. It still feels very surreal just to be able to do it. Looking back now at some photos and videos and it's one of those races when you're racing, you don't want it to end. You're just thinking the whole time like, don't want to see that checker flag, don't want to see that checker flag. But it was damn fun and got these boys working hard, so that was a good deal.
It's crazy.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. Yeah, unfortunately, Kai didn't get to race on Friday night. We got rained out. Weather's been terrible over here.
Hopefully, 4 more nights.
4 more nights.
We'll finish that off
Gas on.
and then we'll make some money.
Go to Farm City.
Fairbury.
Fairbury.
Yeah,
We'll do it again.
I had to help. Yeah, so Joe and I are on our own this week after Jake leaves. Wade doesn't come in until the day after the Summer Nationals finishes, so
Yeah.
Joe and I on our own.
Yeah.
Poor Stubbs.
Jeez.
Poor Stubbs.
He's in for a treat.
He knows it too,
There
probably.
he goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jake's just finished off all the tyres and finished off the engine maintenance now and load it back up and
Get on down the road to Michigan. I don't know where that is.
There you go. I think it's up, down. I don't know.
You know how I know?
Maps.
Google Maps.
Just type it in. We're going.
Follow the GPS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you filthy animal.
There we go. Now you're
We're rained out, you know.
No, we're not. We're not rained out.
No, we're not rained out. Hang on, we're just getting excited. But they've just had a rain delay, so that's crew chief
Oh, I'm getting wet now.
Kaiser, Josie, and I'm the Well, if I dent it, I've got to work on it. That's the script.
That is the rule.
What happens now?
We're a man down, so
We're a
stop
man
just
down.
stepping up.
Yeah.
Stepping up.
So,
Stepping down.
so we took a steady lap in qualifying, put in a good time, then gassed her up in the second one and just blew it straight into the cushion and blew the time. So anyway, we qualified fourth. We got to race fourth to transfer. So that's where we're at. There we go. That's all I
all
got.
those weather buggers off.
Yeah. It's that's the video side of it.
around.
Yeah. I don't know, but there you go. That's basically wet. Isn't there a song? Wet, or a band?
We'll have to take the Hornets out there, I reckon. Go do some wheel
What we
pack.
should do is get Jake here to drive his Hornet.
Jake, he should bring his Hornet over here.
Just when we need it.
Finally, he's good for something.
Oh, well, we Jakey boys.
We got a report from Jake. He's dining out at the Bridges tonight. Got a couple of lovely ladies on his table, so he's making the most of his last couple of nights in Greencastle.
May as well. Right.
Be rude not to, actually.
Yeah, well, good food. So, yeah, fingers crossed this all buggers off soon and we'll be back out there ripping the cush.
Later.
Around 40 laps, the third ever visit to the Brooklyn Bar Speedway, coming to green with the blue car, Summer NASCAR.
So this is day 2 without Jake and causing my knee touch today. So that's what's happened.
Yeah. We miss him.
Yeah,
Not as much as we miss Brendo, but we still miss him.
that's it. Jake gave us a video call to Shirley just to see where we're at after Paul's good result tonight.
We're running fourth on a lot of the race and then hit the infield berm and spun out and ended up 7th.
Went back to the tail and got back up to 7th. It was a badass drive.
It was good, yeah. Yep.
And pretty well done to the dirt car guys and the Butler Speedway.
They cancelled the heat races and went straight to the feature because there was a big storm coming at like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
So they pushed through, got the late model race done, which was a pretty good race. And as the checker flew on the modified race, the rain came, and we were just shutting the lift gate. So they absolutely timed it perfectly. So shout out to those guys for doing a good job.
That's it. So we've got a few questions here that some people have been asking for us. So how's the mental health being away from home? How's it going for you?
It is tough.
So you got Huey sitting at home in Jamo.
I left Huey when he was 7 months old, so he's probably a completely different person now when I see him. So it's pretty tough to be away. But Dad sat me down when I was 16, I reckon it was, and he said, I want you to do a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, and a 10-year plan. And in those plans we had to come over here and be a full-time race car driver. And that was before I'd ever driven a late model. So it's been a long time coming, and I guess you got to make sacrifices, and thanks Jamo for making a sacrifice.
Pretty big.
Yeah, what about you, mate?
Yeah, I don't mind. I've been working away for 7 odd years, so it's sort of, to me, it's just another day in the park, and we're living a dream pretty much over here. Get to go racing every day, and something we don't get to do at home as much as we would want to. But Yeah, no, at this stage, I think the hardest part's when it gets quiet.
Yeah,
I think-
the off days suck,
Yeah.
don't they? They don't suck, but it's just a lot harder when you're busy and on the road racing. You kind of just focused on making sure the car's A, going, and B, fast. So
Yeah.
that takes up a lot of your time. But when you're sitting at the workshop just tinkering away, you kind of just like, yeah, I wonder what the boys are doing back home, or
Everything catches back up, doesn't it?
yeah. So, but not bad. I mean, we're not going to sit here and complain about our opportunity at all. But yes, I mean, sometimes it gets a little hard to be away from home.
That's it. So, what is something you enjoy with so much travelling and something you don't enjoy about the travelling?
The travelling's good. Cruising up and down the road with Jake's music cranked wide open's good.
Karaoke nights.
Karaoke nights, yeah, a lot of fun. And I guess it's just the freedom to kind of just cruise along and just hang out with the boys.
Here's the key, here's the truck, and
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the travelling. We get to see a lot of people on the road, hang out, have dinner with them and stuff, people that you'd never hang out with usually, so...
I think it's more surreal for me when you spend your childhood growing up watching all the TV, all these guys and names, and now you're actually hanging out with them and like racing against them and speaking to them every day. It's a pretty cool feeling.
Yeah, it is surreal,
Yeah.
definitely. And then what don't we like about travelling? It's a lot of hours. It was 6 hours a couple of times overnight, and you get done at like midnight and then drive. I mean, we can do it different ways or whatever, but we kind of choose to get to the next track as best as we can, have a snooze a little bit, and then just work on the car. That's kind of how we've found it's a bit easier for us.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, sometimes we do a bit of the body during the night, like just after the race.
Yeah, if the racing finishes early, we'll kind of like check the Oberg, because if the Oberg's got shit, then you got to pull a motor or something. So we check that, make sure the body's kind of straightened out, so we're not banging panels and stuff early the next morning. Get all that straightened out. Usually we'll be dirty, so we'll grease it, and then all the stuff you need to see, like when you spanner it, inspecting ball joints and all that sort of
Weld,
stuff.
cracks.
Yeah. Usually Joe's out there with a welder the next morning fixing up all the stuff. So.
Johnny.
Actually, funny story. When we're at, was it Hobstart?
Oh yeah.
Hobstart.
The dog.
The day before a tag broke off the frame, so Joe's welded it up. And literally the only thing in Hobstart that held this door on was that one tag. So,
Look.
anyone out there's looking for a welder?
Taking orders, guys.
I don't like to give him any kind of praise, but on this occasion I will.
Yeah, I praise myself enough.
It's terrible. You have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's just the hours to me, I guess. But it's not that it's hard. It's not like they don't like it. It's still good. You debrief after every night and keep each other ticking along.
Yeah.
What else we got here? So there we go. There's a few. This one's from Cody, your brother.
Here we go.
So, what is the hardest part about going up and down the road? I guess we sort of covered that. I guess it's
Hardest part about going up and down the road is making sure you go on the right roads.
Yeah.
You're making sure you're on super highways all the time, because any skinny roads with this big rig,
got enough gas.
Yeah, we need to make sure we've got enough fuel. She's got a little iffy a couple of times. We haven't run out yet, but she's been iffy. And just really keeping up with the truck is full
truck
time.
maintenance,
Yeah, like just inspecting tyres every day.
Yeah.
Keeping the servicing up, the generator running. Just it's a full time gig doing that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a housekeeping as well, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, vacuuming the floor every day, mopping the floor.
Don't take any notes back at home, Dad, and that.
We're no good at it.
Yeah, no good at it. But yeah, I mean, 2018-19, we did it with a Julie trailer. I guess the work's a little less on that. And you think it's pretty cool, easy having a toter and that, but definitely a lot of work goes in.
The beauty of the toter is you can stop anywhere you want. You can eat whatever you want, whenever you want, because you can cook it and stuff.
Chow mein noodles.
Yeah. So this is what we eat. We buy boxes and boxes of this stuff here.
$1.23.
Chow mein noodles. $1.23 from Walmart. We live off that. Absolutely delicious. Well, it's been delicious for about a month now, and now I'm kind of getting sick of it.
We bought 2 boxes, so I have to get through first.
So we'd have it for lunch and dinner every single day.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
So also, has Jake bought a late model? So I mean,
Jake Malcolm has not brought one, but he has one he's gonna get in his possession.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
We told you the other night, he lost scissors, paper, rock, and if you lose scissors, paper, rock, game over.
That's it.
Game over. So, Caroline, he's got a late model, he's just got to pick it up.
Done.
And pay for it, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Worry about that later.
So, Andrew, any of the US races interested in racing Kai on his home turf?
Yeah, everyone you speak to is absolutely frothing about coming over and racing in Australia.
Yeah,
Every single one of them. They love the fact, well, really, Australian scenery, right?
Yeah.
More so about being in Australia than actually racing in Australia.
100%.
But they've all seen the motorplex. They really want to get to the motorplex and have a burn.
It's crazy how many people have actually watched Dirt Vision back in Australia and watching the Perth Motorplex racing over there.
Yeah. It's surprising because you kind of just burn around home and you're just with your mates or whatever, but yeah, people actually take notice and they know when you screw up as well.
That they do.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They absolutely want to come over. Heaps of them. So if anyone has a car out there that they want to put an American in, we'll find you a driver, no problem.
Easy as. So Gavin's asked, one of Jake's missing his mum. What do you reckon about that?
Nah, he doesn't talk about his mum.
Nah.
He doesn't ring his mum. Nothing.
Nah, just didn't even want to come home, did he?
Nah, he wanted to stay here forever.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, he didn't miss his mum at all.
That's an understatement. Jake, so this is from Rod and Sarah. Jake, when does your late model get here? So Jake's actually already got one in Australia.
Yes, the late model's already in Australia. It is the wrong colour, but that's easily fixed.
Yep.
It is very close to home, actually. So he's just got to make a trip down with his trailer, load her up, put a body on it.
Gas on?
Gas on it.
So when will his first show be, you reckon?
Oh, next week after.
Well, he's home next week, so he might as well just go pick it up.
Let's go pick her up. I'll find a key for him. You can unlock the door, and away he goes.
Off he goes.
He's just got to sell 2 Hornets.
Yeah, get rid of the Hornets.
He hates, man.
Brando, you taking notes too, mate? I'm going to get rid of those Hornets.
He hates when we refer to his modified as a Hornet. So
Hornets they are.
What else we got here?
So what is the biggest noticeable, this is from Bronson, what was the biggest noticeable difference between a full-time race on the road and a regional regular winner?
For me, a regular regional racer is really good. They've gone and got their car dialed in at that track and they're extremely good at that track. Doesn't mean they're any less of a driver or anything like that, but they're just dialed in at that track.
Yeah.
A really good national driver makes a mistake once, doesn't make it again. Have the ability to tune their car to any surface. By looking at it, they know what to bolt on the car.
Yeah, they adapt so quick.
So quick.
You notice it.
The tyre rules over here is just nuts. So you can have LMs or NRMs, which is a construction of the tyre. Well, even there's WRS stuff, but there's so many different tyres you can bolt on these cars, different regions. National touring guys know how to get each tyre to go and what setup works with each tyre on what dirt.
That was a pretty big find for us too, like with Jake doing our tyres.
Jake was really good. He was a sneaky little bugger. He'd go around with his camera and get all photos of everyone's tyres. But he was awesome. He really took to the tyre roll. He owned that. So we struggled early with getting our 40s to go. We couldn't get a 40 to go. They were too hard. A car wouldn't work on a 40. He took it upon himself to make sure they went. And our 30s are really good now. So yeah,
that's the beauty of racing so often is you can adapt real quick to that sort of stuff and keep trying more things. Where back at home you're only racing every couple of weeks, so you try something, you got to wait 2 weeks to sort of try something again.